Hello YouTube, welcome in, welcome back to episode 32. 32 in episode 1 of Kingdom Hearts 3 ReMind. I'm just gonna keep it going with the numbering because it's all gonna be part of the same playlist. But guys, I'm really excited to start ReMind. I've been told it gives us a bit more context as to some of the events that happened towards the end of Kingdom Hearts 3. Really pumped about that. I love the lore of this game so far. I'm going to be posting a separate video, but we went ahead and, or I went ahead and read all the secret reports that we picked up from the battle gates. So that'll be a separate video, so be on the lookout for that if you haven't seen it already. But yeah, we're going to just jump right in. I'm really excited about this. So if you happen to like today's episode, hit that thumbs up button, the subscribe button, and the bell icon to be notified whenever I post a new video. Stop by Premiere Monday, Wednesday, or Friday at 2 p.m. EDT right here on my YouTube channel. Follow me over on Twitch at twitch.tv/MrMilesTV. In fact, actually follow me on all my socials down below in the description. And a big shout out to our patrons, Jamie Mo and Malusha. All right, guys, without further ado, let's do this. Let's do this thing. So, we're gonna do a downloadable content. I haven't really started this because I'm always afraid of like starting it and then like having something happen, and not having it on camera. So we're just gonna do this. Yeah. So we're gonna pick this. Choose this loads. Yeah, we're gonna choose this loads. Okay. Do that. I started we did a stream. I got to level 50 when we did the battle gates, and I locked my XP. So we're gonna stay at level 50 at least, I think, for ReMind. Oh right, I forgot all about this.
May your heart be your guiding key.
Picture this. A black goat stashes away a letter, then orders a white goat to search for it. What could his intentions possibly be?
Great! A riddle. Just what I need.
There are many possibilities. Perhaps he forgot where it's hidden. Or he's playing a prank. Or the letter has truly gone missing. I can think of several reasons offhand. Guessing is simply useless.
Well, then just follow your orders. Plain and simple.
Yes, that's what I've always done. I follow the orders from above, without question. However, I sometimes can't help but read into my opponent's strategy.
Too long on the job?
If the contents of the box are so unknown, why is it of such critical importance to the organization? Furthermore, was it Xehanort or Xemnas who gave the order?
Well, it's tricky.
All Xehanort cares about is the clash between the 7 lights and 13 darknesses. It's unlikely he would hold such an interest in this mysterious box. Which means the order was issued by Xemnas, or the one who informed me of my task, you.
Bingo.
As if. It must have been Xemnas.
My inquiries suggested otherwise.
Oh man, you asked him.
What are your intentions?
Look, I don't know what's inside the box, but it's been protected by Keyblade wielders since way back when. Aren't you curious? I heard it contains information that's vital to all Keyblade wielders. Secrets.
And where did you hear this?
I don't remember. I keep my eyes and ears wide open, but I've traveled so many different places. It's hard to keep everything straight, you know?
If this box is truly as important as you say, why now? I believe you discovered that others also seek it. And you need to find it before anyone else does. In order to keep your connection to the box a secret from those around you. Zigbar, who are you really?
Luxord, you sly fox,
No
you.
matter. It doesn't make a difference to me. It's all the same. I'm content to feign ignorance.
So much smarter than I thought, honestly.
The question is, who are you, Luxord?
Oh my god, look at them all again. I'm not gonna cry this time, I don't think.
It's finally over.
Mickey again, just completely forgetting about Kyrie.
We'll find Kyrie. Let's head back to Master Yen Sid. We can figure it out.
No. I know what to do.
Sora!
My whole journey began the day I lost her. And every time I find her, she slips away again. I thought we'd finally be together, but she's out there, alone. Not for one more second.
That's right.
Thank you, Donald, Goofy. But this time, I have to go it alone.
Sora, listen. The power of waking isn't to go chase hearts around. Even if you do locate Kyrie, you might never come home to us again.
I will. And we'll both be back before you know it.
Please.
Let him go, Mickey.
Riku!
His heart and his mind are made up. Now believe in him.
Yeah. Safe journey, Sora.
Thank you.
All right, so we've seen that. Kingdom Hearts 3 ReMind. I've been to see him.
So?
It's him.
Yeah. It wards off darkness. It's useful.
Told ya. So, how'd it go? The tour.
I learned the reason for my existence.
His eyes are normal.
Tell me more.
All around the world, people live seemingly peaceful lives. They believe themselves to be moral and virtuous, but it's all an act. Darkness lurks in the pit of everyone's heart. Their light is a total farce.
Sounds like your trip around the world opened your eyes, but you got a little bit more than you anticipated. You must have seen a lot of darkness.
Those who are weak and who desire greater power simply strip the strong of their power and convince themselves they've earned it. That's how people become tainted by darkness. They believe what they want to believe, using hollow reasons as justification. They repeat this cycle, and their darkness grows.
So you're saying the weak feel the need to justify their actions to maintain a sense of self. Can't let that slide?
No, it's better they be ruled by darkness. People carry delusions of having power, but it's a lie. They are but sheep pretending to be wolves. Though I admit, I can understand why.
Oh, I've never heard that one before. A Keyblade wielder willing to side with the darkness? Why not just let them be until the darkness consumes them?
Because left alone, the world would fall to chaos. There needs to be order.
You sure about that? Why not just sit back and watch it play out?
Understanding hearts is difficult. More so the emotions within. I simply realize that it's easy to dismiss what you don't comprehend.
All right, all right. The world needs you. I'll grant you that one.
I don't know what I can do, but I will act. What comes next is too important.
I suppose letting false light dictate the future might be a pretty lousy move. So, you can make a change. You have that power. What do you want for the world?
Power, eh? Who knows? My training's coming to an end, and the exam's not far off. Maybe I can gain some clarity then.
You're letting the exam decide? Listen to me. The results don't matter. You believe the world needs you. Sounds like you already know where you're headed.
It's funny. Somehow, I can sense where I'm supposed to go, and what I'm supposed to do. Yes. Even this coat. There's something familiar about it. As if I'm meant to wear this.
No. You'll ditch it soon.
What do you mean?
I mean that one day you're going to outgrow it.
How so?
If you truly possess great power, the darkness can't control you. You won't need a silly old coat to stay safe. In fact, you'll be the one controlling the darkness instead. Me, on the other hand, I'm too much of a scaredy cat to ever take mine off.
Who are you, really? Some kind of fortune teller?
Well, I could lie and tell you that's what I am when I'm actually a brilliant artist, or even a scholar. I could tell you that I dream of world peace when I'm actually planning for its destruction. The truth is what you see with your eyes, not what you hear.
I love this, by the way. This is so cool.
So, your name?
What did I just... Never mind. I guess there's no harm. My name is...
Yeah, of course. Of course.
I'm a lost master.
Lost master?
May your heart be your guiding key.
Cool. So, at this point, I've 75 years later. So neat. At this point, I've read the secret reports, so I kind of know a little bit about Xehanort was on a world
Funny, old
tour.
man. Mind sharing with us?
I stand here today because of a fated encounter. Very many years ago, when I was still a young lad. I never learned who he was, and perhaps I never will. But I see now the truth he spoke of.
We don't have time for bedtime stories. Without the kid, we're still down a 13th vessel. And as for the other 12, only 3 of us are here right now. Are you absolutely sure the others made their way back to their respective times?
This seems like it took place after Dream Drop Distance.
Marluxia and Larxene are both here in this time, attempting to locate the new 7 hearts. Luxord is also somewhere about in this age, but after our last meeting, he went in search of something per your order. Isn't that so?
Huh. Oh, that. Right. Well, let's just say that what he's doing will benefit us in the long run. But it's really of no importance right this second. Go on.
Playing your cards close as usual. All right. The hearts of Ansem, Xemnas, Vanitas, Riku Replica, and young Xehanort returned to where they came from and reassembled once more. Each of them is seeking a guardian of light.
So, the ones who turned human, and then back again into nobodies are me, you, Luxord, Marluxia, and Larxene, that's 5. The ones from the past transferred into replicas are Ansem, Xemnas, Vanitas, Riku Replica, and the old man's younger self. Then we add the old man in, the total comes up to 11. I think we're still missing 2.
Now we must discuss why we have assembled here today. My incarnations from past times, vessels into which I transferred my heart, my essence, were destroyed. Thus I was restored to what you see now. For one to completely disappear, their heart and body must be restored to their original form. That is one reason why I distributed my heart into several vessels. Ansem and Xemnas originated from Terra, or rather his young form, and it too was restored. However, my heart has returned to me, while his is yet lost. I decided to fill this hollow vessel with my heart. Indeed, the very same heart that previously resided within young Terra.
So that makes 12. Then, who do we get to replace the kid?
20 replicas were created by Vexen. The first 12 were nothing more than puppets, barely human. The prototype model was the Riku replica, and then number I was made. That leaves us with 6. Ansem, Xemnas, Vanitas, Riku replica, and young Xehanort's hearts. 5 vessels, 1 left. Vexen and Demyx are candidates, but backups at best. The plan for the last replica is to give it a heart that is connected to Sora's.
Connected to Sora? Anyone in mind?
The second prototype that was created, number I. Though erased from memory, it remained in Vexen's records. Its existence is greatly linked to Sora's memories, and thus should prove to be more than adequate for our needs.
Number I. An imaginary number. How fitting.
While young Xehanort is occupied with transferring hearts, I must go fulfill my duty. I will go and retrieve Vexen.
Reliable as always. It sounds to me like you've got everything dependably under control. Well, I'm off to do my part.
The plan, as we agreed upon.
Cool. I like this, like, explanation.
May your heart be your guiding key.
Hmm. We're back here.
Huh?
Final
This
world.
is- Oh.
Gets me every time.
Chirithy!
Back so soon? What's wrong?
Well...
Well...
Oh. Even with the power of waking, you can't just bring someone back.
But Kairi's heart hasn't been lost yet. She's still with us, right?
Maybe, but this time, I'm afraid the situation is a lot worse.
How so?
Hey, I've already restored 6 hearts. What's one more?
But that's not how it's supposed to work at all. The power of waking is meant to be used to wake and restore sleeping hearts, not to restore them after they've completely faded away from existence. You've done that 6 times before, and as a result, you've managed to greatly alter the course of history itself. You've broken a nature taboo,
Nature...
Ooh, interesting.
a forbidden act. Break a taboo of nature, and you'll end up paying an extraordinary price.
Oh,
Interesting.
I've heard that before. So, what's the price?
You'll lose your powers. You won't be able to use the power of waking.
That's all? No problem.
But that's not all. You yourself will vanish from this world. And without your powers, you can't return to the world you came from.
I don't care.
What?
There's a lot I don't understand. But I know that this is all I can do right now. I have to do everything I can to get Kairi back. That's the whole reason behind my journey.
I can't stop you, can I?
Nope, I have to follow my heart.
Well, then this really is goodbye. So listen carefully to me. You'll return to the past again, but you won't be able to rewrite it this time. No matter what happens, you have to accept it and move on.
Whoa. Whoa. Get Kairi back. Let's get some let's get some I don't have like no potions. I got like no potions. I got elixirs. I'm gonna hang on to those elixirs though. Yeah. Okay. Are you ready to close the menu and return to action? I honestly don't know because I don't know what's going to happen. But let's do it.
Is everybody okay?
The heart you have now, it already existed during that time. It went back into that past earlier. Nothing can change that fact.
Going back to this part again.
The place where you'll return is the tear in the fabric of time that was created when you changed your destiny, then changed it once again. In order to not stray too far from the true power of waking, you'll enter and pass through the hearts of the Guardians until you reach Kairi's heart. Every emotion that each of the Guardians felt, sadness, anxiety, fear, kindness, everything they saw, and everything that they felt then, you'll clear a way through it, traverse across their hearts, and dive ever deeper inside. I can't be sure what's waiting for you at the end, or what you'll actually be able to do. But by following the connection of hearts, you'll come to discover a greater truth. One that's sure to help you.
Will be torn heart from body.
But in this flow of time in the past, you'll only have up until the moment you left for this place. So you'll have to find and restore Kairi's heart before then. That's all the advice I can give you. Beyond that, I can only say, may your heart be your guiding key.
This is Ven's heart. Ven! Ven!
No, leave him be.
What?
He's too pure, and a pure heart can be most careless.
Who are you?
Darkness.
Darkness? Vanitas?
Not another tower, please. Please. Oh, this guy. Uh-oh. We're gonna be here a while. He doesn't hit as hard. Doesn't have as much health either. So he's the... Oh, yikes. So he's the secret boss. Well, not actually a secret boss. He's like the boss after you do all the battle gates. He's like the last one. Come get me, bud. Here we go. Do another one?
Back at you.
I was gonna say, maybe fire's not the best, because he's kind of an Inferno guy.
Here we go.
Oh no, get out of there. We might be slightly over-leveled. Yeah, we might be slightly over-leveled. Whoopsies. Whoopsies.
That's it.
I don't like, why did we go back this far though? That's what I want to know, because this is when she was taken and we saved her and all that good stuff, and then she was fighting. It wasn't until later on. Such a badass moment. Plus, it's like removes like all the stuff with the final world that we went through before, and lingering will, and talking with the unknown heart or star. Poor Donald. Poor Donald.
Ven.
Is this Aqua's heart? Ven's heart was so peaceful. But this is fear. This can't be real. Huh?
Yeah, this is when S gets real, guys.
Pull it together, Sora. We haven't lost them. They still have their hearts. But we have to protect them.
Right.
We stand together. Mickey, Kyrie, Goofy, watch the others.
No! We should all get to safety while we still can!
It's too late for that.
And then it erases this whole part too with the Ephemer and the Keyblade stuff. I'm not sure if I like this.
It can't be. No.
What? Look at all the dark was.
So, this is the fear and despair that Aqua feels. And now, I feel it too.
Like, it gives context to why she just kind of stood there. We have to fight her again? Yep. Get out of that. I don't think so. I'm not doing a pirate ship right now. Are you kidding me? What? Yeah, we're over leveled. I actually feel kind of bad about that. I don't know if they're supposed to be easy or if I am just over leveled, but like this was leading up to this part, right? Nope. I still don't know why. I honestly, I don't know why we started back this far to do this. Because this is not when she was taken.
Tara! Then! Tara, we found you! Tara, please say you're in there.
What gives, Aqua?
I know that you're not him. Now let our friend go!
Did I pass through the tear? Oh.
Sora?
Naminé?
What
If
are
you
you
learn
doing
glide.
here? Have you lost yourself like I did?
Well, it's a long story. But tell me, why haven't you returned to Kairi's heart yet?
Why are we replaying this moment again?
He is their 13th.
Today is the day you all lose.
What?
Before you even face the 13, every last one of you will be torn heart from body.
Screw it, that did happen.
But fear not. The Keyblade will still be forged.
Because I'm still not able to. But I'm calling out to Terra's heart, and I brought him here.
Terra?
No, Terra's heart is too steeped in darkness. Instead, I've brought out Terra's most personal and powerful thoughts. This is Terra's sadness, anger, lament.
Terra's thoughts?
It's lingering will.
We're not gonna lose to you.
So the second this all just happens again is actually part of like the actual timeline then. So we go back and
Got you, Xehanort.
Terra?
This is impossible. How I've waited for this moment.
so cool. Still such a cool moment. All right, so I was gonna say, yeah, we see them like start the fight and then they like go off and then that's the end of that. I'm assuming Lingering Will loses.
Wretched spirit.
As long as Master Xehanort resides within you, you're a threat to Aqua and Ven.
How noble. You would give your life for theirs?
You must be removed from existence. At all costs.
Awesome.
Naminé, can you call out to Terra?
No, his rage is too strong. He won't respond to me.
No matter who gets hurt, it's bad for Terra. Either way, you have to leave. Go to the world of ocean and sky.
And you?
I got this.
Be gone!
Oh no. Oh, does Sora come out and like help? Oh, sick. Too bad I don't have the kingdom key for this scene, but
How can you be here?
Hey, I can travel to different times too, you know. Did you think you were the only one with that power?
You dare.
all right, settle up. It's actually kind of amazing that being so close to his lingering will, that didn't like. Oh!
Terra!
That was cool.
Seeing that you have also taken the forbidden path, you too must be ready to make the ultimate sacrifice.
Oh. Really? Uh-oh.
Over here.
Back off.
Alright, and we should get a full one off now. Yep.
Here we go.
God, land that so good. Oh, we're getting our butts kicked now. Alright. They don't hit very hard. He has more health, that's for sure. Oh. Yikes. I need you to block. Oh no. I might finish him off. Yep. That might finish him off. I mean, 10 levels is quite a bit. From like where I was 39 when I finished the game, so.
Darkness awaits you!
Now what? Oh, okay. Okay. So yeah, we've gone all the way back in time, I guess, to start to do all this stuff. Okay. Twilight Stone, cool. We got the Flame Core, which was actually kind of funny because we got that, like... And we got that one, too. I think we got... Did we get the Flame Core along with the Demon Tie? Like, that was pretty neat. I'm not going to make these because there's really no point. Oh, that's a really cool looking shield, though. Ooh. That's a really cool looking shield. Anywho, guys, I think that is going to do it for this episode. That's a good spot to leave it. That is a good spot to leave it. I think I can go back into the normal game, right? All right, to play Kingdom Hearts 3 ReMind from the beginning, you require clear data from the main story with no DLC progress. We recommend that you do not overwrite your existing main story clear. Okay. Okay. No. Cool. We'll do the DLC there. Perfect. Perfect. All right. So, geez, man. So much happened. I don't know, like, even know where to start. So, which screen do I want? This one? So I had some knowledge of some of the things going on because I read the reports, the secret reports. Within it, there was a report from Xehanort, who did like a world tour that go out to see the world, and alongside his master, who now I guess would be the Master of Masters, mentions his name, which I think is interesting. I don't know, man. Like, I don't know who the Master of Masters could be. I originally thought maybe it's Xigbar or Luxu. Because how else would, like, say Xehanort learn everything, like, on how to, like, travel through time, basically, or you know, call upon his past hearts and stuff like that throughout throughout his years. So maybe he learned that from the Master of Masters, who then, you know, could be, you know, Xehanort. I'm sorry, not Xehanort, Master, but could be, you know, Luxu. So like that's like, oh, so maybe the Luxu is the Master of Masters, and like what exists in the chest is actually, say, like the Master of Masters like body. And in order to, like, I would say, for him to be able to go back in time and do all that stuff, there had to have been his body there from the get-go. Like, I don't know. Like, that's the way I think, like, you need like a point of reference of like what your body is, like where your body is, right? Or you need to like have yourself at a point in time in order for you to travel to and from those times, right? Right, I guess. So in order to be in, like, throughout all of time, you would have to send your body. I don't know. That doesn't make sense now. I don't know. If Luxu, yeah. So if Luxu was, I don't know, man. Yeah. So the Master of Masters would travel all the way back in time to his further self would be Luxu, right? His starting point would be Luxu. And then dragged his body, the dead body, basically, in a case throughout all of time. That way he can travel it back to any point throughout. I don't know. That's kind of my thought process on that. And then explain to Xehanort how to do all of that. Yeah, and in order to, like, know what's going on, I say dead body. It could just be his body. I don't know. That like, I'm thinking back to, like, Union Cross and the parts that we saw where I think Luxu actually asks him what's inside of it. And he goes like, really? Well, why? Like, why? So I don't know. But who the Master of Masters is, it could be Luxu, Xigbar. Dude, it could friggin' be Sora for all we know, honestly. I don't know if they ever actually explain it or anything like that, but that would be really, really interesting. There's also, like, the whole thing with the, with, like, this whole going back in time thing, the way that Cherothy explained it, because we had already done that, and the outcome that we got, well, so the original outcome was that everybody died. We lost. Everybody died. Sora died. And then we collected all of our pieces, went back, and then all that stuff with Lingering Will happened, and Ephemer helping out with all the Keyblade wielders from the Keyblade War. So then when they were like, well, if we send you back, Charity's like, if we send you back again, you're gonna have to accept the outcome. Like, we can't do this again. And then I thought we were gonna start at the part that we actually won, but we didn't. We started back at the part that we lost, and then the part, and then the timeline in which we actually won happened anyway. So that part's really, really weird on how, like, I don't know how, like, what the laws are on that. Maybe I'm thinking too much about it. But this is giving me Doctor Who, like the first season of the 11th Doctor, and kind of like how they did stuff there, where there's like the main thing that's happening, the main timeline that's happening. So like right now, there's two Soras that exist in this timeline, where there's the Sora that we played originally. Like I said, we played originally. We went through. They found, Kairi's heart. Yada 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 goes on. And then there's a Sora that's like doing all this other extracurricular activities, like kind of in the peripheral. That's what it seems like, which I think is really neat if that's what they're doing. I just didn't like the fact that we started back to where we were, because that wasn't when Kairi's heart was taken. Like when Kairi was taken, Kyrie's taken in like what we're gonna do now. So like why we had to go all the way back here, I don't get that. Maybe that's part of the law. I don't know. That Cherokee was talking about. Not really sure there. But this whole thing has been really, really cool so far. It's the thing is like we've seen what happens with Kingdom Hearts 3 at the end. I'm more invested right now in the lore that's gonna come next. Like I'm more interested in like I guess we'll find out why Sora vanishes at the end, which I guess Cherokee kind of like says like this is what it's the price that was paid. He did a taboo of nature, which also is like really, really cool because that also like weaves in some things that like have happened and other things that I really like Full Metal Alchemist. That things have a price. You can't just like do something without like giving something in return. So Sora like basically sacrificing himself to save Kairi makes sense. Not only just his power, but the fact that Cherokee said that you will be vanished from this world and won't be able to come back to the world that you came from makes me think that that this whole concept of world lines that they talked about in the secret reports, perhaps that Sora could be sent off to a different world line, and then makes me think of like the five houses, the people who took over the houses from Union X were all sent to different world lines to keep the Keyblade. So I wonder what world line we're actually in. Like, what's the prime world line? I'm assuming we're in the prime world line, but like, if it's the same world line that the Keyblade War originally took place in, or if the Keyblade War was a catalyst that then separated world lines, I'm talking way too much right now. I'm just like, I love the theory crafting. I love my head spinning, but don't confirm or deny anything that I've already said, but this whole stuff is just really, 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 really interesting to me. And that's kind of like what I'm best in right now. We know what happens with the end of Kingdom Hearts. I cried over it. I was sad about it. But I'm like, obviously that this DLC is giving us little breadcrumbs as to like possibly what will happen in the future, as well as, the little lore bits, which I really, really enjoy the most. So, I'm just like, I don't really really rehashing things to rehash things. That's why I was like, why are we starting at this point and not about, further on? But I guess if we have to start there in order for them to tell the story that they want to tell and give me the bits that I want, I'm okay with it for now. But guys, that's gonna do it for this episode 32. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that thumbs up button, the subscribe button, and the bell icon to be notified whenever I post a new video. Stop by Premiere. We premiere videos Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 2 p.m. EDT right here on my YouTube channel. And follow me over on Twitch at twitch.tv/MrMilesTV. Big shout out to our patrons, Jamie, Mo, and Malucia. If you guys are interested in joining Patreon, there's a link down below in the description. And big shout out to our channel members as well. Thank you guys so much. So seriously. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. First video of 2000, or maybe first or second video of 2022. But guys, go forth for the rest of your day. Make it a good one. And I will see you in episode 33. Take care. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.